Good evening, Mr. City Manager and members of council. My name is Dana Potts, and I'm the Vice President of the Costa Mesa Police Association. I've been an officer for over 18 years. Please allow me to share a short story with you. It was around 11:20 p.m. on a June evening over 20 years ago. A young man was driving his pregnant fiancée home from his parents' house after a night of dinner and family games. They had their entire lives in front of them, and they had a plan. He was to go on to college and study criminal justice and become a police officer. She was going to continue college as time would allow as a new parent. They entered their VW Bug and headed home. Unfortunately, less than a half mile away from where they started, time stopped and their plans would forever be changed. As the couple drove into an intersection, another vehicle failed to stop at the red light and collided with the couple's vehicle. The violent impact caused the couple's Volkswagen to spin 360 degrees and roll over, all within the same intersection. When the fire department arrived, they began to treat the male driver of the VW, who was now hanging out of the passenger seat and pinned up against the wall. It wasn't until minutes later that the rescue personnel even saw the female passenger. She was lying on the cold asphalt so far away from the two demolished vehicles that they weren't sure where she came from. The couple were taken to a nearby hospital where Jamie, the female passenger, and Cheryl, their unborn girl, were pronounced dead. I was the driver of that Volkswagen, and that was my daughter. The man that was driving the second car was driving under the influence of alcohol. He ran the red light because he was racing another vehicle. He was eventually convicted of involuntary vehicular manslaughter and served a very short time in jail. I rarely speak openly about my incident, and most of my coworkers never knew this about me. However, when a man walks up to a DUI checkpoint and selfishly demands that it be shut down, I draw a line. This public official was upset because he could not quickly get to a football game and attempted to rationalize that his few minutes of inconvenience were more important than removing a drunk driver from the road and educating the public. Well, Mr. Righeimer, here's some education for you. Every minute, one person is injured from an alcohol-related crash. Every 40 minutes, one person dies as a result of that, of a drunk driver. Approximately 13,000 people are killed every year from drunk driving crashes, and the average drunk driver is driven 87 times before they're arrested. 1 in 3 people will be involved in an alcohol-related crash in their lifetime. 50 to 75% of convicted drunk drivers continue to drive on a suspended license. Car crashes are the leading cause of our teens in America, and 1 out of 3 of those is alcohol-related. 87% of Americans surveyed say they support the use of sobriety checkpoints, and 62% said they would like more sobriety checkpoints used. I question why Mr. Monahan is not here tonight. Thank you.